We played some Tekken the other day. Do I like the patch? I've never been one to really care for patch notes that much. So I'm going to play the game no matter what, and I'm going to have my own fun with it. But I understand where people are coming from. I'm the person Bamco's trying to appeal to. The people who don't care, yeah. My whole thing, if people were able to have fun with their old-ass broken games from beforehand, it shouldn't be that big of a problem right now. Not saying they're wrong for being upset at all. They are in the right for being upset with the changes. Constructive criticism is a very important thing, right? Other than just being straight upset, you have to identify the problems, like the actual problems, and then voicing that opinion properly is important. But completely ignoring things isn't a good thing. Like I said, you have to identify positive and negative and try to figure out a good way to work around, or one side isn't overbearing. Like, definitely you want more pros and cons, but even if there are cons to something, you want to minimize that in any way possible, so then people will still keep playing your games and actually enjoy it. And it's not even just a Tekken thing. It's a thing that's just been with fighting games forever, right? Even, say, like Killer Instinct. That game had a problem with Jago one time. People were upset about the way his fireballs will heal him in his instinct mode. But the actual root of the problem wasn't even the healing. People kept complaining about it, but then what they ended up changing was his wind kick, because his wind kick just beat out everything from every option in every distance. So they ended up nerfing wind kick, and everyone stopped complaining. Tekken now, from what I'm hearing, everyone's just going to spam the OP shit, and it's just not gonna. No one's having a good time right now. I also don't like the forced 50-50s. Like, it's like Heat was already I'm not gonna say overpowered, but it was their main thing, right? It's literally just like the drive gauge stuff in Street Fighter. It's like, this is what they're building the game around. This is what's going to push their thing. Tekken's whole thing was aggressive, heat mode, chip damage, yada yada, plus frames on more stuff. You're just better in heat, and the other characters can use heat even better than other characters, which was also a problem. I feel like they also, on the developers' part, they also communicated what their intentions were poorly, because what they said and then what they delivered on were kind of different. They're like, they want to, because aggressiveness was so overpowered, which they still want the game to be very aggressive, but it's like the defensive options just weren't there a lot of the time. They said they wanted to buff defense in certain ways, as well as side steps and yada yada. But then the patch drops and things are worse somehow. Because characters have more options. And it's not even the fact that they have more options. It's what those options actually do for the character that are the problem, in all honesty. Like adding things to characters and stuff, it's not a bad thing. It depends on what you make those things capable of doing. Anyway, we're getting off track. We're supposed to be playing Devil May Cry.